When I outsmarted my corporate overlords and escaped the toxic workplace, part 1/2. I've been working at this soul-sucking job for what feels like an eternity. The pay's meh, the work's a chore, but what really gets my goat is the micromanaging, backstabbing, and general all-around incompetence of my coworkers and superiors. I'm not even gonna get into the CEO's ego-fueled antics, yet. One guy in particular, our team lead Dave, has been consistently pushing my buttons and making my life a living hell. So when I saw him plotting to accidentally book me on a Saturday morning flight to Denver for an urgent meeting, I knew it was time to take drastic action. See, Dave's got this awful habit of micromanaging every aspect of our team's schedule, including weekends. And guess what? He thinks he's above the law, or at least, above my pay grade. So when he booked me on that Saturday flight without consulting me or anyone else in the team, I knew I had to take matters into my own hands. I quietly booked myself a one-way ticket to Denver and spent the entire flight scheming about how I was gonna outsmart Dave once and for all. Then, after hours of staring at clouds and mentally rehearsing my escape plan, I arrived in Denver, feeling pretty darn confident that this was it, my chance to get away from it all. As I collected my bags and headed towards the airport exit, I couldn't help but smile thinking this is gonna be epic. But just as I was about to walk out into the bright lights of freedom, I heard a voice whispering in my ear, "You'll never make it out alive." My heart skipped a beat. What the actual F***K? Who is this? And how did they know where I was? It sounds like your average run-of-the-mill corporate sabotage, but trust me, this guy's got skills. I took off running, dodging pedestrians and cars as I desperately tried to lose my would-be stalker in the crowded airport. But here's the thing, for all I knew, this could be the start of something epic, or it could be the end of me. Either way, one thing was for sure, this was gonna be a wild ride. Part 2, fast forward to today and I've made it out alive, barely. But more importantly, Dave got what was coming to him. It turns out that he had been secretly funneling company funds into his own side hustle, a dodgy investment scheme that tanked hard when the company went belly up. And guess who ended up owing me millions in back pay? That's right, Dave. I mean, karma's a beautiful thing, folks. So if you're ever in a similar situation and feel like you've got a corporate nemesis trying to sabotage your life, just remember, there's always a backup plan. It turns out that my secret stash of savings was more than enough to cover all the costs of starting my own business, which, BTW, ended up being way more successful than I ever could have imagined. And as for Dave? Let's just say he won't be needing his urgent meeting anymore, at least not anytime soon. It's funny how life works out sometimes, right? You try to outsmart someone and end up getting the last laugh. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. If you're still with me, thanks for sticking around. Next time, maybe we'll get some closure on this whole Dave debacle, or maybe not. Who knows?